Happy April to all my lovely subscribers. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more videos like this where I do tarot readings, I do collective readings, and I just started doing pick a pile / pick a song videos. So I will do this with all my pick a cards. There will always be songs. And so guys, for the collective vibe of April, the songs I got was Gut Feeling by LMA and Someone Like You by Adele. Now, mind you, I'm recording this after I've already done all the readings, but I chose the collective songs before I did any of the readings. And let me say, it ended up being actually very accurate because those songs tied into some reading at some point. So, yes, that is definitely our collective vibe for April. So I don't want to keep you guys too long. Go ahead and choose your pile. You know how I feel about choosing piles. Just go with whatever your intuition is telling you to do. Choose by your method. And that's really all I have to say. Either way, the message is for you if you chose that pile. As always, the timestamps will be in the description box below. And please comment and leave a like if any of this resonated with you. I would love to hear, guys. Please interact with me. I sound I sound like I'm lonely, but like seriously, guys, I love hearing from you. So please let me know if any of it resonated, and have a very blessed April, everyone. All right, pile number one. I don't know what's going on with you guys for April, but the energy is heavy. Starting with the song Second Chances by Kiana, talks about just you can't give somebody second chances no more. You just have to be done with them. It's the best thing for you to just walk away. I feel like a lot of you could be fire signs or Aries because I've been trying to start this reading for a while, but a lot of things kept holding me back. I was being impatient. I have a lot of anxiety around this reading. I don't know what it is, but yeah, those are the things I'm feeling before we even get into all of these cards. I don't look at the cards until I'm recording, so you see them when I see them. But yeah, let me just give you an overview of how the reading is gonna go. So first, these butterfly cards are going to represent what life phases you might be going through in the month of April. Then we have a card to represent your current self down here. Then a theme of the month, and also some astrological influences that might be guiding you throughout this month. We have a key goal to pursue, an obstacle that you might overcome. No, an obstacle that you should overcome, a major accomplishment, what to avoid, what to embrace, where to find support, and advice / encouragement from your angels and higher self. So let's get into it. Pile one. Oh my gosh, guys, you know what just happened? I wanted to say let's get into it, Aries, but I stopped myself. So I just feel like a lot of you might be Aries. Please comment and let me know if you are an Aries or a fire sign. But yes, so the life phases you might be going through, we have be true to you, keep the faith, and family changes. Okay, so there you have it, guys. This is a deck that doesn't come with any guidebook. It's just very straightforward. These are the phases you might be going through. Spirit wants you to remain true to yourself, keep the faith in whatever dream or goals you might be trying to pursue right now, and there might be some family changes as well in the month of April. I'm gonna move this out the way. Yeah, and on the back of the deck we had end of an era, so you might have some changes in the month of April, but Spirit wants you to keep the faith and stay true to yourself and what you believe in. Oh, so your current self is represented by the Eight of Swords in reverse. This tells me that you were in a situation where you were kind of really scared about the outcome and it just had you stuck. Like it was mental enslavement. Like you were just so anxious. Maybe that's what I'm picking up on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you were just so anxious about the outcome, but then you went for it, whatever the case may be. This is a general reading, and it actually wasn't as bad as you thought. That's how I interpret this card. So let's go ahead and look at, hold on. Yes, a theme of the month and also the astrological influences that might be guiding you this month. So we have domestic harmony for the theme of the month. Number 46, 10, or 1 could be important. This is pile number 1. So, okay, so this tells me that there's a relationship issue or maybe improvement that might be going on, something with relationships. And what is guiding you is second house and Pluto. Guys, for this, I am going to read directly from the book because I just got this last night, so I'm not that familiar with how the cards are for a reading. I mean, I know Pluto is transformation. I know what it means astrologically. And the second house is our finances. So that might be important too. You could have a transformation in your finances or your material things. But as far as what they're supposed to mean in a reading, I'm not too sure yet because I just got this last night. So let me go ahead. Second house. In a reading, if you get the second house in a reading, it's time to get your finances in order. See, overindulging in material things due to stress will catch up to you and leave you scrambling to pay your bills. Alternatively, if you have been short on cash and struggling, this is about to change. Expect a pay raise or some type of windfall. And I definitely believe that's true for you guys because you have Pluto, so it's transforming. Expect a pay raise or type of windfall to come your way. Sometimes the second house means that you are pushing your beliefs on to other people against their will. Nothing in life is one size fits all, and what works for you may not work for someone else. Okay, so all of that may resonate for you. Maybe one part may resonate. It is a general reading. So take what resonated, guys, and let me go on to Pluto. Bear with me. Here we go. Pluto in a reading points to a big change coming your way. Yes, and I think it's with your finances, guys. It is likely an ending of some sort. Ooh. This will feel like a sudden event, but if you look deep enough into your psyche, you'll see that this was in the works for some time. So this can, how I'm taking this is maybe this comes as a loss at first, but then down the line you realize it was actually a win. It was preparing you for better. That's what I'm getting. Where was I? This death needs to happen to make room for new life. Guys, I swear, I did not see that before. The initiation of a new cycle is painful, but fighting it will just drag those feelings out. It's just because I already know what Pluto represents. If you have been waiting for a big ending or some type of monumental change to take place, know that it will be arriving shortly. Sometimes the anticipation of knowing that something out of your control is about to happen is almost worse than the actual event. Freedom from old structures and anxiety is a relief, and it is in that moment that you can begin to rebuild. Okay, so I see transformation in your finances and maybe just transformation in your overall life. Okay, guys, so that was your theme of the month. And yeah, maybe transformation in your relationships, your partnerships as well. But positive changes, because you see it says domestic harmony, and these are the astrological influences that will be guiding you this month. So a key goal to pursue, we have forgiveness, you see, with the domestic harmony. So Spirit wants you to really focus on forgiving others, forgiving yourself. Take it as it resonates. Just forgiveness overall. The number 96, 15, or 6 could be important too. Yes, you have 2 cards from the 6. Like the 6, how do I put it? The 6 group in this deck. They both end with 6 and they go by the same color. This is an obstacle to overcome. We have regret. Okay, so I feel like this kind of goes hand in hand with forgiveness. So for a lot of you, this might be forgiving yourself. Maybe you regret something and you struggle to forgive yourself. Spirit wants you to really overcome that. I know that I cannot change the past. Regret or carrying guilt does nothing. It does nothing for you. It does nothing for the other person. It harms you. Especially if you're just blaming yourself. Like, guys, please don't do it. It will really mess with your mental health. Learn to sit with what you've done and the lesson that you learned and move on. Ooh, okay, so for a major accomplishment, I really didn't know which deck I wanted to use, but I decided to just go with my astro deck. So we have the 3rd house. So I see, that's crazy because I really did think in my head that it would end up being the third house. So you guys may have an improvement in communications. The third house is ruled by Mercury, which is all about the mind and how we communicate. Let me read it from the book. It says, oh, this is the seventh house. Sorry, guys. It says, sometimes it can feel as though the universe is conspiring against us. Cars break down. This is Mercury. Cars break down, we send the wrong email to our boss, and we have disagreements with our loved ones. But rest assured that the delays and daily setbacks you're facing are only temporary. This is like what I was saying with Pluto. These things can be solved easily with a good mechanic, swallowing your pride or apologizing. Too often we believe that speaking our mind is the most important part of communicating, but there is another piece to that puzzle: listening. Take some time to listen to what people you love have to say right now. You may get more out of it than you realize. So, okay, so I feel like you guys are actually going to be doing that in the month of April, and that's going to be your big accomplishment. You're going to realize that communicating clearly and really communicating, like the book said, not just saying what you have to say, but actually listening. I feel like you guys are going to improve with that and have success in it. And it's going to improve your partnerships. Look at all of this coming together. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to get this up. But let's move on to what to avoid in the month of April. Oh, we have the Chariot and the Six of Cups. Some of you could be a Cancer. I'm getting strong Cancer. We have Cups energy and then the Cancer card. Okay, so I actually know exactly what Spirit is saying with this. If some of you have been planning a travel, maybe now is not the best time, is one thing that's sticking out, because the Chariot is all about movement and can represent travel as well. But the Six of Cups is about someone re-entering your life. And I think Spirit is saying don't go there, or don't go back to any exes either, or maybe old toxic friends, toxic family members, because you don't know what's going to end up happening. It's like, it looks so sweet and innocent, but there's like something going on in the back as well. And you might find yourself getting lost. I don't know. This is another deck that I recently got, and it has its own specific meanings, but I kind of, I know what this is saying. So watch out for exes coming back, guys, or you going back to exes or old toxic people. Spirit is saying to avoid that and focus on the good partnerships in your life. And we have what to embrace, Judgment. This is powerful. Okay, so how I always take the Judgment card is that there's a spiritual awakening. There's a lot of revelations happening to you right now in the month of April. A lot of things are going to come to light, but you need to embrace it rather than trying to fight it, because it's happening. It's transforming you. We have Pluto. It's transforming you for your better. You're going to come out a different person, a better person. So let's go on to where to find support. We have angel messages for that. It says release jealousy, guys. Oof, this is strong. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. That is powerful. Let others people's successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. So can you. Spirit is saying things would be better and would manifest for you better if you weren't focused on other people and what they may have over you. You never know what anybody is truly going through. And we're finishing it off with advice and encouragement from both your angels and your higher self. So from your angels, we have attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Okay. Yes. Okay. So Spirit really wants you. With this on top of the third house, it's making me think you guys need to communicate more sweetly. In a way, sending out more love. I don't know, that's just what's coming to mind. Maybe you guys are harsh with the way you speak. It's making me think of my third house in astrology. And the sign I have in my third house is not really It's not really sweet. So if you guys are like impulsive and you don't think before you speak, I don't know, that's just a message I'm getting. But other than that, spirit is telling you this, and it kind of makes me want to tie it into this: attracting, not chasing. So if you're the one, maybe your ex is not coming back to you, but you're running back to an ex, spirit once again is saying, no, we don't attract. Oh my gosh, what, Tally? What is going on? We don't chase, we attract. We don't chase, we attract. We don't chase, we attract. I had to say it 3 times for the thing I just messed up. And yes, I know it's 2 for your mistakes, but for me, it's 3. I do what I want. But yes, okay. And encouragement / advice from your higher self. So first we have, don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some effing time alone, and you know why. So that is not for me to interpret, that is for you guys. And of course, you are talented and effing amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. That's crazy. On top of third house again, which is Mercury, communicating. So I feel like a lot of communication for you guys this month. Having to move past any regrets that you have, forgiving people, forgiving yourself, and changes in relationships, changes in finances. That's all I see for you, pile 1. So please comment down below, chat amongst other pile 1s. That's what I want to see, guys. Please leave me a like if any of this resonated. Please let me know if any of it resonated. Make sure you check out the video for your sign's theme of the month. Let me know if it was similar to this pile. And yeah, definitely make sure you check out that video because we have important dates. Yeah, I had a brain fart, but important dates are in that video, so make sure you check that out. And thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I wish you a blessed April. Hi there, pile number 2. So if you chose Lost One by Jasmine Sullivan, this is your reading for the month of April. So getting into the song, this is a heartbreaking song. This song, and I actually didn't shuffle for this song, it was playing in my head, but this song is about messing up in a relationship and losing the other person and just really, really, really regretting it and not wanting them to move on and be with somebody else. So maybe that's how some of you are feeling. I don't know, I haven't looked at your cards. Maybe some of you are grieving the loss of someone, a breakup, something like that. So let me give you an overview of how the reading is going to go, and then we can get into it. So these butterfly cards first are going to represent the life phases that you may be going through in the month of April. Then we have a card down here to represent your current self. Then we have cards here to represent your theme of the month and also astrological influences that may be guiding you throughout the month. We have a key goal to pursue, an obstacle to overcome in April, a major accomplishment, what to avoid, what to embrace, where you can find support and advice / encouragement from your angels and your higher self. So let's get into it, guys. Starting with the life phases you might be going through. Oh my gosh. Pile 1 got this. Be true to you. Pile 1 got be true to you. Heavenly signs and parental care. So like I told pile 1, this is a deck that doesn't come with any guidebook or anything. It's just straightforward. So what I'm seeing is that spirit is wanting you to stay true to yourself. Whatever obstacles you come across, make sure you're just staying true to what you believe in. You may be receiving angel messages, angel signs, angel numbers, and parental care. Some of you could be parents, could be expecting, or maybe this just has something to do with your parents and your situation with them. This is crazy because pile 1 actually did get, I think, family changes too. So if you were drawn to both pile 1 and pile 2, I would recommend watching pile 1 as well because there's similar messages. And while I was shuffling for pile 2, I kept saying pile 1, so there definitely might be a connection there. Now on to a card to represent your current self. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. Oh my gosh, this was on the back of the deck for pile 1. I didn't record it in the video, but when I was done I realized it was on the back of the deck. So definitely watch pile 1 as well. But I see that you guys are just exhausted. You're tired. There's a situation in your life that just has you completely drained. Let's see what the theme of the month is and also the astrological influences that will be guiding you. We have 61, self-love. Yes. The number, wow, guys, look, 61 and 16. Okay, so the number 61 or 16 could be important, but definitely 7 could be important. 777 with the heavenly signs, you could be seeing 777 or a lot of sevens, maybe just a lot of 16s or 61s. But the theme of the month will be rebirth and transformation for you, which is crazy because I was saying that about pile 1, but I won't spoil it for you. Just know you guys should watch pile 1 as well. But Spirit wants you to really focus on your self-love, because 7 adds up to yourself, your solitude, self-love, and yeah, everything about self and its spirituality as well. Yeah, so this will be your theme of the month. You're going to be going through a lot of transformations and rebirths, and Spirit wants you to focus on taking care of yourself. For the astrological influences guiding you, you actually got 3 cards. You guys actually got a lot of cards for a lot of the sections. I just took it because whatever, as long as it wasn't too much. So for this deck, I just got it last night, guys, so I'm gonna read directly from the book what it means. But in astrology, second house is our finances and our material possessions. Venus can also represent material possessions as well, because the second house is tied with Venus, but Venus is also love, how we show love, how we want to receive love. And Mars is our anger, our aggression, how we have sex. So that might be in store for you guys, but you may be going after something this month, a goal, a dream, something. So I want to start with the second house. It says, if you get the second house in a reading, it's time to get your finances in order. Overindulging in material things due to stress will catch up to you and leave you scrambling to pay your bills. Alternatively, if you have been short on cash and struggling, this is about to change. Expect a pay raise or some type of windfall to come your way. Sometimes the second house means that you are pushing your beliefs onto other people against their will. Nothing in life is one size fits all, and what works for you may not work for someone else. So I'm not going to say what exact part resonates for you. This is a general reading, so taking that whole thing, it spoke about either you need to stop overindulging, or you're gonna get new money soon. You're gonna know which one is meant for you. On to Venus, we have, it is time to appreciate the beauty in your surroundings. Too often we rush through life, never stopping to appreciate the simple things. For some of you, it may be your personal month 6. That's the message I just got, because 6 is about, in numerology, personal month 6 is a time to beautify your surroundings. So food and shelter are human needs, but we also need enjoyment. We need pleasure and intimacy. We need laughter and we need rest. Without these, yes, rest with the self-love, and 7s are all about solitude and taking time out to rest for yourself. But yes, let's continue. Without these, we are just empty shells, prone to depression and loneliness. Venus serves as a reminder to pamper yourself every now and again. You'll be more productive in the long run. You could be going through a period of attraction right now, whether you are attracting material items or romantic interests. I think you guys are attracting material items with it next to the second house. Venus wants you to not only enjoy it, but utilize it. How can you use this magical energy you are radiating to serve yourself? So often we are told not to be selfish or to put our needs first, but in fact, you must. That is very true. When you are happy, the people around you are happier as well. Yes. And let's go to Mars. The appearance of Mars can mean you need to be more confident in a situation. If you have been sitting on the sidelines watching everyone else get things you want, now is the time to step up. We know that being overly pushy and combative is damaging, but being a spectator in your own life is just as bad. Put on a brave face even if inside you are terrified. Strength comes in many different forms. Mars can also mean we are suffering from tunnel vision. Putting all your focus into one thing isn't healthy, whether it is a romantic partner, your career, or a hobby. Letting your other commitments fall by the wayside damages them in the long run. If you need a push to physically start something, the red planet can give you a boost of energy, but be sure to actually follow through on what you begin. So with all of this, I'm seeing that the themes of the month, well, I already told you guys what the themes of the month were, but the astrological influences that will be guiding for my people that are watching that are really into astrology, you may be having an important transit in your second house right now. But yes, finances will be a theme of the month, whether that is you getting new finances or you needing to be disciplined with your finances. Love and material things. I think it's going to be material things since it's Venus in the second house, but take it as it resonates, will be a theme of the month. And Spirit is also telling you to take action in whatever it is you've been wanting to do. Whew. Okay, guys, let's go on to a key goal for you to pursue. You have creativity. Wow, 3 could be important. And 99, compassion. 18 or 9 could be important, or just 99. But yes, or 999, that may be another heavenly sign you might get in the month of April. So Spirit really wants you to go out there, pursue your passions, get into creative energy, and also be compassionate with yourself, be compassionate with others as well. We never know what anyone else is going through, so let's just always be kind. I'm gonna move these out the way. An obstacle for you to overcome. Regret. Okay, pile 1 got this as well, guys. But okay, Spirit wants you to let go of any regret, any guilt you may be holding against yourself. Regret is one of like our biggest depressors for me. Like, honestly, holding on to regret, it's sad because it's like at the same time that you're holding on to it, you cannot change anything. So really think about that fact. Why am I carrying this negative feeling, this negative energy in me? What is it doing? It's not changing a thing. So just be mindful of that this month, guys, and really try to let go of everything that you're holding on to that isn't positive. Especially with the 9s. 9s are it's the universal month 9, first of all, which is all about letting things go. And there's a lot of 9s present in your reading, so you get the message. And now on to a major accomplishment. So I pulled my astro cards for these. I just felt called to. I didn't know which deck to use, but I used the astro deck. We have Pluto and Capricorn. So like I said, I have to read from the book, but what I can tell you based off what I know in astrology, I feel like there may be a big transformation within your work life, and once again your finances. So wow. But let's go ahead and read Pluto. We have Pluto in a reading points to a big change coming your way. It is likely an ending of some sort. What did I say with the 9s? This will feel like a sudden event, but if you look deep enough into your psyche, you'll see that this was in the works for some time. This death needs to happen to make room for a new life. The initiation of a new cycle is painful, but fighting it will just drag those feelings out. That is very true. If you have been waiting for a big ending or some type of monumental change to take place, know that it will be arriving shortly. Sometimes the anticipation of knowing that something out of your control is about to happen is almost worse than the actual event. Freedom from old structures and anxiety is a relief, and it is in that moment that you can begin to rebuild. And let's go to Capricorn. So once again, transformation. Pluto is all about transformation, guys. And we have rebirth here. So a lot of transformation for you guys in the month of April. Capricorn often appears when we are under a lot of pressure to succeed, and this can cast a more serious shadow on our personality. This energy can be effectively channeled into anything we want, so grab a pen and paper and outline the steps to reaching your goal. Be realistic, but remember that believing in yourself is the most important part of the process. Yes, I said this in a video. If you have been pushing hard and not seeing progress, it may be time to take a step back and evaluate your process. Maybe you need to change up your routine or assign certain tasks to specific days when you know they will get your undivided attention. Don't worry, you will get to where you want to be. So a big transformation is going to be happening in your structure, guys. Your goals. That's definitely what I see, and it's gonna be successful because this is the section of a major accomplishment. So, woo, yay! Some of you might be Capricorns. Don't have to be. Okay, some of you might be Leos. We're moving on to what to avoid in this month. Oh my gosh. Whenever I get the strength card in reverse for a what to avoid position, I know exactly what they're talking about. But yeah, some of you might definitely be Leos. You could be any fire sign, but I'm getting strong Leo. Yes. Okay, so I see that you guys actually are grieving, like what I said with the song. Grieving about some lost situation. Doesn't have to be a person. Certainly could be a person. Doesn't have to be. Spirit is telling you be strong right now and don't, yeah. If it's a person, don't reach out to this person. It might backfire on you. Spirit is telling you to just stand tall in your power, your Queen of Wands energy, your creative energy. Just attract, don't chase. Yes, because the Queen of Wands, she's abundant. Think of for my astro heads in here, a feminine fire sign. Like, they're just so lively and they capture the attention of everyone, especially a Leo. So Spirit is just saying to just stand in that energy. Whatever you're grieving over, just really try to let it go this month, especially with all the nines that we have. And don't, if this person returns, I don't think that Spirit, oh my gosh, there's so many like themes relating to pile number one, guys. It's crazy. But Spirit is saying if this person returns, don't take them back. Yeah, they don't want you to do that. They want you to focus on yourself, and maybe there will be someone else. And once again, I said this doesn't have to be a person or a romantic partner specifically. But yes, that's what I'm saying for what to avoid. Avoid taking matters into your own hands only when it comes to yourself. But when it comes to whatever situation you're grieving, just leave that alone. Leave the person alone, leave the idea alone, whatever it was, and stand tall in your own creative, abundant power. Period. We're gonna move on to what to embrace in the month of April. Okay, so I see that some of you guys you could be an air sign, but some of you guys are definitely ignoring your intuition. Spirit is saying no. Embrace it. You could be ignoring your spirituality. That's a message that just came through. Spirit is saying we need to get this upright, not reverse. We need to get this upright, okay? But yes, it was in reverse. So I see that some of you guys are just ignoring your intuition about a certain situation or not really expressing your spiritual side. Maybe that's what Spirit is saying with the creativity. And then with the Princess of Swords in reverse, which is also known as the Page of Swords, I feel called once again to say that you guys are really blocking off your own creativity, your own creative energy right now. You're not tapping in to your interests. And like, why, guys? Once again, Spirit wants to get this upright. It's in the reverse. They want to get it upright so you guys can be in creative energy and going on pursuits and getting abundance, getting messages of abundance, but you guys are blocking it off right now. So let's look at where you can find support. It says savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care. Wow. Self-love. This is a part of your self-care path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Okay, so make sure you're paying attention to your finances this month, guys, and saving for whatever creative. I feel like it really ties into your creative pursuit, but it doesn't have to. Saving in general. This is a general reading, like I just said, so just saving. Then we're gonna end it with advice/encouragement from both your angels and your higher self. So first, we have windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. Okay, so maybe this is why Spirit is wanting to give you the heads up to save that money that comes in. Don't spend it foolishly. So let me repeat it. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Okay, so Spirit is really supporting whatever it is you guys are wanting to do with your life right now. They're telling you to get ready for the abundance and get ready to save. Well, first of all, they're telling you to save your money for this, and also telling you that when the abundance does come in, make sure you don't spend foolishly. Oh my gosh, guys, look. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care, once again, guys, self-love, self-care for this month, ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Oh my gosh, Spirit wants you guys to save your money like crazy because you're getting money. Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited for you guys. From your higher self, we have love. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ASS up. Then we have none other than money. Some of you may really be a Capricorn because this is even Capricorn vibes. But make it rain. So, but don't, not foolishly. Yes, take care of yourself because we do have self-love. So if you do, well, you will, because I don't give inaccurate readings. So when you do get the abundance, yes, treat yourself, but do not spend your money foolishly. But yes, that is all I have for you guys, pile number 2s. Please chat amongst other pile number 2s in the comments. That's what I want to see. Please leave me a like, a share, and a subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I wish you all a blessed April. Hey there, my pile number 3. So if you guys chose Up by Cardi B, this is your reading. I love this song. That's the song I was getting for you guys. I did not shuffle. It was playing in my head. Well, no. Yeah, it was playing in my head. Then I started singing it. And I was like, wait, I'm about to do pile number 3. So that must be their song. So yes, this is your reading. So first, obviously, I'm pretty sure all of you know what this song is. You know, we up and it's up in the stock, period. But yes, let me get into an overview of how the reading is going to go, and then we can get straight into the reading. So these 3 butterfly cards are going to show the life phases that you may be going through in the month of April. Then we have a card to represent your current self, the theme of the month, plus astrological influences that might be guiding you throughout the month. And this doesn't mean people, this just means how the stars are guiding you, I guess you would say. A key goal to pursue in the month of April, obstacle to overcome in April, a big accomplishment in April. Hold on, let me remember what to avoid, what to embrace, where to find support, and advice / encouragement from your angels and your higher self. So let's just get into it. So a card to represent your current self. So first of all, some of you could be Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio, or have those placements. You don't have to be though. And I see right now things are really going good for you. The wheel is turning in your favor. Things are looking up for you, like this song. That's crazy. So yes, let's get on to your theme of the month and then the astrological influences. So you have 22, intuition. 22 or 4 could be an important number to some of you. Doesn't have to be. The theme is your intuition. Ooh, that kind of ties into what's over here, but we'll get there. The theme is listening to your intuition, trusting your intuition, really listening to what the signs in your body, your gut is trying to tell you. I'm trying to get it in view. Oh my gosh, guys, I am so sorry. I never looked at the life phases. So we're just gonna rewind, go back a little bit. The life phases that you might be going through in April is welcome to the new heavenly signs and get some rest. Okay, so a lot of new beginnings might be happening for you in April, and you will receive signs about it beforehand probably. And Spirit is also wanting you to get some rest, so you may be very relaxed this month, so on and so forth. Sorry, I forgot at first. Oof. So yeah, listening to your intuition is going to be a big theme of the month. What are the astrological influences? Last quarter moon. Like I said, for every pile, I'm going to read directly from the book for this because I just got it last night. Psyche and Hygeia. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I've never even heard of Hygeia when it comes to astrology. You know, I don't know everything. certainly don't. I've heard of Psyche though, but I'm not really familiar with what it means in astrology. But let's go ahead and read. We got last quarter moon. So whenever it's a last quarter moon, that might be an important date for you as well. So you might want to go look that up. But it says the flower petals begin to wilt and fall, and you may be feeling anxious about letting go of their beauty. It is important to remember that they are just getting out of the way so the seeds can be spread by the wind. Like the flower, you also need to release what is blocking your potential. Be sure to make a note of what did work for you and apply that to the situation next time. Okay, so this is a common theme with all my piles of just letting go. And I'm not surprised, being that April is the universal month 9, so 9 is a number of completion, so it's affecting all of us to really let go of old things that don't serve us. Let's move on to Psyche. And once again, what I just read really does tie into what I'm seeing up here, but we're gonna get into that when we get there. Okay. Psyche points to other people's expectations of us. Who we are and how we should behave is suddenly a topic of conversation. The empathetic side of you might be internalizing this, but like the adage says, other people's opinions of you is none of your business, literally. Your intuition is very heightened right now. Oh my gosh, guys, intuition, wow. Your intuition is very heightened right now. It's as though you can feel the emotions of everyone around you. Some of you might be Pisces or have Pisces placements, 12th house placements. But you don't have to. You have the gift of sensitivity, or just water placements. You have the gift of sensitivity, and this allows you to turn even the worst feelings into beauty and positivity. Lead by example and show that kindness goes further than spite. And then on to the Hygeia. I really hope that's how you pronounce it. Hygeia's appearance means it is time to do a spring cleaning of your mind, body, and physical space. A change in attitude is necessary in regard to health and fitness. We can only run on empty for so long before we are struck down with an illness. If you have been dealing with health issues, Hygeia can symbolize your search for help. If holistic approaches haven't been working, then it might be time to look into traditional medicine and vice versa. Consult your health practitioners and see what solutions you can brainstorm together. Like all elements in astrology, she has the potential to go overboard and become a hypochondriac or cause us more harm than good. If you are struggling with something health related, take a look at her placement in your chart to get a fresh viewpoint. Okay, so this is all 3 of these. Like I said, these are supposed to be cards that might be guiding you towards the theme of the month. So this talked about letting go of what doesn't serve us. I definitely feel like that ties into intuition. Some of you might be ignoring your intuition about letting a certain someone or something go. This talks about Psyche. This person might be trying to get all in your head a lot, might be trying to manipulate you a lot, or convince you to do the things that they want you to do, act how they want you to act. Just a message I'm getting. Doesn't have to apply to you, but Spirit is saying to listen to your intuition once again and stay true to you. And Hygeia talks about health, so some of you may already have health problems and feel like what you're taking isn't really helping, or some of you just may need to go and check in on your health. Some of you may be ignoring your intuition about your health. Don't do that, guys. Please go check in and stay safe. I said stay safe like the video was done. Let's move on to a key goal to pursue this month. We have music. Orange might be a significant color for you guys. We have 2 oranges, and just 2 in general because these both end with 2. But music, okay. And we have abundance. So maybe some of you guys want to pursue music as a career in some way, somehow. 32, 5, or 88, 16, or 7 could be important numbers to some of you. I feel like some of you have a strong connection to music, and you might want to actually pursue something related to that. Could be anything. Could be songwriting, could be producing. It doesn't have to be actually doing the music, but yes, that's what I'm seeing. And it's going to bring you guys a lot of abundance, actually, if you do decide to go out and do it. Oh, this was actually trying to come out. This fell out a couple of times while I was shuffling, but It was one of those full outs where I didn't really feel it was right and it was too many cards. But yes, I did see this a couple of times as I was shuffling. So it wanted to come out. But the obstacle to overcome in April is going to be empathy. Hold on, let me get messages. Empathy, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So let me see how I would interpret this. Maybe I feel like maybe some of you guys are too empathetic towards others. And yeah, didn't one of these cards say something about empathy and listening to your intuition? Okay, so I feel like once again, some of you can have Pisces placements or just water placements, but you don't have to. But I think Spirit is really saying that some people might take advantage of your empathy sometimes, and you might pick up on that. And Spirit is saying listen to your intuition about these people, because I don't think you guys aren't empathetic people. I don't think that's what Spirit is saying. Maybe you aren't. This is a general reading. I don't know how many people will end up watching, but so yeah, so two messages. Either you do need to be more empathetic towards others, or two, you are very empathetic towards others and are very understanding, and people take advantage of that, and Spirit is saying to listen to your intuition about these people. Let's move on to the big accomplishment for you in April, which is waxing crescent moon. Okay, let's read what that says. That might also be an important date whenever the moon is in that phase. The moon is beginning to show herself, and beneath the surface, the roots of the seeds you planted are beginning to weave and strengthen in the soil. Growth can be broken into two parts: obstacles, which are negative patterns from the past, and actions, which are changes made to achieve alignment. What this means is that focusing your energy toward what you want to accomplish is a form of self-care. Just resist the urge to overwater your garden, as you don't want to end up with root rot. And I feel called to look at this 47. So 47 could be important. 11 or 2 could be important. So this card is actually giving me a lot of Nine of Pentacles energy, which talks about being able to see your manifestations come true. So I think that is what the big accomplishment is going to be for you guys, Pile 3. In the month of April, what you've been working hard towards, it's going to come into fruition. If you've been manifesting, those manifestations will be coming true in the month of April. What to avoid? The Queen of Wands. Okay, so I think Spirit is wanting, once again, I'm getting fire energy, which confirms the Leo. So you might really be a Leo, guys, but you don't have to be. But, and you could be any fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. But what I'm seeing, because the Queen of Wands sits in her creative energy, she's abundant, she, like the abundance, she attracts people to her naturally. People naturally want to hear from her, hear what she has to say. People naturally, you just naturally attract people to you. And Spirit is saying to sit in your throne and avoid anything that will tamper with this. It could be a person, it could be a mindset, it could be a negative habit. Spirit is saying to avoid anything that will tamper with you sitting in your Queen of Wands energy. Let's go on to what to embrace for the month of April. We have the Four of Wands in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. 2 4s. So 4 might be important to you. 8, 44. For the heavenly signs that we got with the life phases, you might see 444 a lot this month. So what I'm seeing here, Four of Wands is all about celebrating and setting your foundation. And Four of Pentacles is really being proud of your work. So I feel like you guys aren't in that energy currently. Like, you're not really embracing all the good that you can have and the foundation that you could really set down for yourself. So I think what Spirit is trying to say is that you need to embrace all the good things coming into your life. Don't push it away by doing any self-sabotaging or talk yourself out of good opportunities coming towards you, and to appreciate your work more. Have more appreciation in what you do, because you are abundant, Pile 3. Let's go on to where you can find support. We have donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, and other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. So Spirit is saying be charitable this month and it'll come back to you. tenfold as long as your intentions are right. Then we have unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. You see, all you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition, like I was saying with your big accomplishment. So yes, guys, go after it. Once again, I really feel like it's music, but it does not have to be. Go after your dream, guys. You're gonna see it, the manifestations come true. You're gonna be happy. Then finishing off with advice slash encouragement from your angels and your higher self, it says clearing debts. So your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So maybe that could be what's holding you guys back, and Spirit is saying to go ahead and just take care of any financial struggles so that you can look towards your future and not have to worry about that anymore. And from your higher self, we have you got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to that SHIT, which goes with the intuition and with the collective songs. Gut Feeling by Ella May. Guys, don't ignore your intuition. And then we have It's Not Everyone Else's Fault, It's Yours. You are a grown ASS adult. Stop blaming others for your SHIT. So interpret that how you want. This is from your higher self. So thank you so much for tuning in, Pile 3. Please chat amongst other Pile 3s in the comments. That's what I'd like to see. Please leave me a like, share this video, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if any of this resonated with you in any way. And I wish you a very blessed April.